1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Good morning, 25 minutes after 7 o'clock. Look at that beautiful morning out there. My goodness, you live in a beautiful place. Good morning, Ocala. It is 25 after 7. Did I tell you that already? I'm sorry. I was distracted by the beauty of the day, Robin. Just a little distracted. Come on, Robin.
Gorgeous outside.
How you doing over there?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm okay. Let me do the... Wait, I didn't tell you anything yet.
Okay.
You're listening to AM Ocala Live, and we are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too can get a New York special, which is a slice and a Coke.
Exactly.
Who knew all those years ago I was getting a New York special? I had no clue, Robert. I thought I was getting a pizza.
Yeah, you were ahead of your time. And you didn't even know.
Gosh, I was decades ahead of my time, Robert.
Yeah.
Well, who knew? It was a world-changing event. Let's see. We are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. The station you're listening to, in case you didn't know, is WOCA, The Source. If you have your radio set to AM, that means you're tuned to 1370. If you have your radio set to FM, then you're listening to 96.3. If you're listening online, then you're on YouTube or I guess that's it, YouTube, right?
That's right.
All right, let me do the amateur weatherman thing. 74 degrees right now, 93 the expected high today. Is there a chance of rain? The weatherman says 7%. That's today. Now, tomorrow is a little different story. About a 36% chance we'll see rain tomorrow. Highs around 91. And the weekend is a 50% chance of rain for Saturday with highs at 86. And a 50% chance for Sunday with highs at 85. So it looks like the weekend has a 50% chance of rain, probably in the afternoon, which is the way it works around here. Mm-hmm. Do I have this here?
Yep.
All right, let's see. 7:35. We will open up the phone line. Period. And you can call in and tell us what you're thinking about, or what you had, what your dream was. Remember we did the dream sequence one day?
Yes.
People called up and told us the dreams. That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. That was a weird one. That was a bad idea, actually. Mm-hmm. we won't do that again. All right, 7:35. We'll open up the phone lines and talk about the news. Galen Unold at 8:05. I want to talk to Galen about his family and your family. Because a chart has been released that clarifies the age-old question, who is my first cousin twice removed? Who is that?
Okay.
Who is my second cousin, actually? What is a second cousin? What is my sister's nephew to me? Uh-huh. See, all those things.
Nice.
He's probably my nephew, right?
Things that we're wondering.
That would be the same thing, right?
Yeah, you just call him nephew, not great nephew.
Well, that's the way most of us do it, I know. But anyway, so
Yeah.
I have kind of the defined names there, so we'll do that. This is probably not going to go long. We'll probably talk about something else. We went through 2 days talking about other subjects anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you had a cool one yesterday.
So, did they? What was that? Oh, what your father and mother taught you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll squeeze that. News bites at 8:35. That's when we simply read the news. If you don't care for all this chatter, you don't care for entertainers, which is what we try to be. If you just want to hear the news, we do it 8:35 to 9. It's a very popular spot, and there you go. Veterans News, also a popular segment on WOCA. It's every Thursday, and today is Thursday, so I don't know who's coming in, to be honest with you. I think it's Gary Pascal. Just going to take a guess at that one.
Yeah, he usually comes in unless he calls.
I know he went through some, I would consider major surgery, but in today's world, I guess you can get heart surgery and be back on the street in no time.
Yeah, real fast.
Lori Williams is going to be calling in at 9:35 to talk to us about Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery and the work that they do over there, and including the work that they do with Mr. George to help the homeless in our community. Dr. Charla Patterson is a breast surgeon with NCH Physician Group in Naples, Florida, talking to us about the BioZorb marker. kind of a GPS for breast cancer. We'll find out what that means.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Crystal Flynn coming in for higher education happenings at 10:05. We'll be learning about what the schools are getting ready to do now that the school year is starting up. These are the colleges, not the grade schools.
Yes.
Is the phone ringing already? Okay, we'll take the phone.
know.
Give me a second to get through this. Kathy Parker coming on at 10:35. Her book is called Northern Lights, One Woman, Two Teams, and the Football Field. Whoa.
Yeah,
That sounds good. One woman, two teams. Okay.
The Barrow, Alaska Whalers high school football team. Pretty amazing story.
Barrow, Alaska. That's like
Yeah,
the
I hope
coldest,
we'll be able to
furthest
get a call.
furthest north place, right?
Yeah, looking forward to this.
All right, we got that and more on the other side. Let's take that break, and we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala. Good morning.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. The first presidential debate of the 2020 campaign is done. 10 Democrats on stage.
I will fight for you as hard as I fight for my own family.
Healthcare is not just a human right, it should be an American right. And I believe the best way to get there is Medicare for all.
If we want to be the most prosperous nation in the 21st century, we need to make sure that women are paid what they deserve.
This economy has got to work for everyone.
Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Julian Castro, and Beto O'Rourke in the debate moderated by NBC News. President Trump tweets in all caps, boring. 10 more candidates are on stage tonight in Miami. We expect decisions in some big Supreme Court cases today.
Two concern major political district gerrymandering cases in North Carolina and Maryland. Yet another will address whether a question about citizenship status can be asked by the Commerce Department on the 2020 census form.
Fox's Gernal Scott. This is Fox News.
It may not be stomach issues.
For me, it's intense gas, or pain, or diarrhea, sometimes all at once, over and over.
I spent years with the symptoms, but could never figure it out.
No matter what I did, they never went away. So I decided to break it down for my doctor and get really specific about my symptoms.
We discovered that exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, may be the reason for my stomach issues.
EPI is caused by my pancreas. It leads to diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools. The symptoms just don't go away.
But EPI can show up with even one symptom.
The good news? EPI is manageable.
But to get to the right diagnosis, you have to break it down for your doctor and get specific about the severity of your symptoms.
Visit identifyepi.com to learn more and use the symptom checker to help change the conversation with your doctor. Brought to you by AbbVie.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody announced yesterday that officials are partnering with the ride-sharing service Uber to help stop human trafficking ahead of next year's Super Bowl in Miami. Residents of an apartment complex in Bradford County are relieved after a massive sewer spill took place on Monday in Stark. Residents were left without water for 6 hours without even being notified. The Florida Department of Transportation has released revised plans to extend the Suncoast Parkway. The new plans do not cross through Marion County. Florida veterans will be able to receive alternative treatments for traumatic brain injuries and post-traumatic stress disorder under a bill signed by Governor Ron DeSantis. A Doral police officer was shot and wounded during a training exercise yesterday. Mixed martial arts fighter Desmond Green is facing DUI, manslaughter, and other charges. And Disney has denied rumors that the Enchanted Tiki Room would be redesigned with a Moana theme. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Times of sun and clouds on this Thursday. There can be a shower or thunderstorm for the first half of the day near the coast, but dry inland. Our high 88 at the coast, 93 inland. Then partly cloudy Thursday night. Watch out for a shower along the coast. Low 72 inland, 78 at the coast. Friday, times of sun and clouds. There can be a shower or thunderstorm around any time at the coast, but mainly in the afternoon over the interior. High 88 at the coast, about 92 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Enjoy your independence from cooking with delicious meals from Honey Baked Ham. Stop by 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue behind Best Buy. Now open Sunday.
Palm Garden announces Fast Track. Fast Track. Focused assessment, safe transition. When a new guest is admitted to Palm Garden, we start with the ABCs. A is the assessment to determine what the guest needs. B is for basic care, which is excellent nursing and therapy. And C is for consistency to provide what's needed throughout the stay. Fast Track. Palm Garden will get you home fast, really, really fast. Take a fast tour of Palm Garden located at the corner of South